Gotcha. Yeah, but that was their fault though. They did that. Why they could have paced that way better themselves. Get the point. What do you want from me? Trickster path.
This world is under threat. Anomalies are destroying its integrity. The danger is critical. Assistance is required. The confluence of mythic, semi-divine, and divine powers in one place on Golarion risks destabilizing the very fabric of the material
Bad
plane.
solution.
The power of the Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade must be contained to prevent catastrophic consequences.
What do you mean by anomalies?
Small rifts in reality spontaneously manifesting in the fabric of this world. They are like a sickness poisoning this world, generating copies of various creatures from its memory and imbuing them with irrational behavior. The anomaly-infected copies are non-functional. They must be eliminated.
What kind of catastrophe are you talking about? I didn't even think about that. Liz is voiced.
The confluence of excess powers in one place, exacerbated by the conflict between them, is having a destructive effect on reality. Rifts in the world's matter are imminent. The world of Golarion will be torn to pieces, and, it is likely, consumed by other planes. This catastrophe must be prevented. If you call upon your power, you should be able to sense the impending catastrophe.
Focus on your senses. So far away, the edge of your perception, you do sense some kind of disturbance, a tension, like someone is trying to wind a mechanical clock past breaking point. This feeling is emanating from threshold. What specifically do you want me to do?
The anomalies created by these material rifts must be destroyed. Their focal point has been detected in the city of Iz. Request: you will go to Iz to destroy the anomalies. Warning: anomalies can influence the minds of those subjected to them. Be prepared for memory distortions.
But I sense a strain of the fabric of reality coming from the threshold. Where are you sending me to Iz?
Entry to threshold is currently impossible. Anomalies are everywhere. I will remain here and search for a way to solve the anomaly problem in threshold, while you solve the anomaly problem in Iz.
I guess I don't have any choice but to go to Iz.
This verbal exchange will be terminated and recorded in my memory. We will meet again when you have solved the problem.
Wait, BRB, I gotta give Alpha her meds. I'll be back in a minute. I got water on now. Alright. Life to Parasite in order to reach destination, one must go the opposite direction. What the hell? What? What is this? Ah, it's in case you're starting a new character here, I guess, right? This is in case you're beginning here with a complete new character, I guess. Imported the save. Yeah, I know I imported. I'm saying I'm saying that this loot here is probably here in case you start with a new character. Would be my guess. But why else would there be a giant box there filled with reagents? I just started the demon campaign for half a year now, but I can't decide on what class to play. Play a barbarian or something, right? Doesn't that make sense with demon? Man, I'm glad to see you alive. You don't look so well. My journey was rough. All my comrades fell in battle, and I spent 4 sleepless days and nights running from demons who wanted to skin me alive. But by some miracle, I crossed paths with one of your patrols, and that's what saved me. What are you doing here? I know up here by accident. I spent a great deal of time tracking down the Spinner of Nightmares, and I finally discovered her lair. I recruited a daring team and went to put a stop to her misdeeds. But that's where our luck ran out. The demons roaming the area slaughtered every one of my fellows, while I myself was rescued by the Crusader Scouts, and here I am. I continue chasing the Spinner on my own, but I can be of use to you and your troops. The Pathfinder Society has long suggested I oversee the selling of loot from the expeditions after seeing our position. Okay. What sort of help do you have in mind? Help me finish my hunt. Healer shows you the map with the location marked on it. Here in the very heart of the wound lies the lair of the Spinner of Nightmares. Not close enough to see she has a horde of minions there, and there are abyssal spawns prowling about the vicinity. But I hate to admit it, this is a fight I can't win, but you can. Don't you get the feeling that we've had this conversation before? I've already cleared the Spinner of Lair's Nightmares. Your words ring hollow. I don't know whose lair you cleared out, or what name it is the owner called herself, but the Spinner of Nightmares is most definitely alive and well. And she is holding my daughter captive. I'll drop by the Spinner of Nightmares lair. Show me your spice. I work well with everything, frankly. The most diverse mythic pass, or nothing, doesn't seem too powerful in my opinion. Du skal ut og inn? I just don't realize what makes it powerful. I haven't played it, so... Can't give much helpful advice in this regard. Perfect Storm, Dragon Fall. What a disappointing inventory. Gnome. Longbow. Oh. Why are these guys split? Why are their inventories split? What the hell? Never edge Boston slot into better martial caster. I went for cover and one-shot everything at the start of the fight. Who is that? Ah, Commander, greetings. I'm sorry, I did not recognize your footsteps. My mind is in turmoil, it seems. I'm afraid that it is playing tricks on me. Why is there an option to attack all my companions here? This is how many items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. What's wrong with you? I don't know, Commander. I've been stricken with a strange malaise. I feel myself going mad whenever I touch any object I see. Not a story like before, but its many possible versions, as if all that ever came to be has cast shadows in every direction. I'm wandering among them. It's terrifying. I'm frail, blind, wanderer, and my memory is all I have. I lived for it, leaned on it. Why? All I am is memory in the decrepit shell, and now my mind is toying with me. And I'm frightened. I do not know what is true. Who are you? One who stands before me? Have you truly met before? Or am I an old madman clinging to a passerby's sleeve, pestering them with my ramblings? I fear the moment when my strength of mind will fade completely and I will become a babbling lunatic who talks to rocks. I want to reach out to my past once more, my real past, not the one from my vision. In the world wound there is a tower that once served as my abode. Will it take me there? I'm afraid I can no longer have it in me to make the journey alone. I will escort you to your tower. Skip everything about direction upon energies. What the hell? What the helly? Random to me, you can do that 3 to 5. Yeah, but then you do it 3 to 5 times and you rest. How prettily they burn. Oh, damn magic, there are traps all over and the spells are casting themselves. A strange pair of wound worm and a crusader in bloodstained armor. It's the sword in burning, the scrolls on the shelves not noticing you. If you could burn any great figure, anyone at all, who would it be? Rune Lord Suta, he was fat, maybe the fattest that ever was. And I enjoyed watching the plump ones pop when the fat inside them comes to a boil. I would have burned Caden Kaleen before he became a god. They say he had a good joke for every occasion. I wonder what wisecrack he'd come up with atop a bonfire. How did we end up here? I do not know, Commander. I cast no spells. It's as if the world itself transported us here. Then won't you decide to help me? I have never encountered phenomena of this nature before. Do you remember these two? I recognize these spiteful voices. The warrior is a traitorous crusader who tried to burn me in the Blackwing Library. Strange, I thought he died in Canabras. And the dragon almost devoured me in my tower. I owe my escape to you. Hey, you too. Oh, it's the one I was telling you about. That's the crusader who played the joke on me. The one that ended with me getting blown to smithereens. He jabs his finger empathically in your direction. A real dirty trick, sure, but I had a good laugh explaining the circumstances of my death at my own with Pharasma. You're not the only one that's brought down. Only one he brought down, Caleb. You too? What a coincidence. You're the commander everyone's talking about. Guess we're both high flyers. Professionally, in your case, and literally in mine. Who are you? You don't recognize me? I'm Caleb Zazmo Mao. We met at the Blackwing Library in Canabras, right when I was about to burn this old wreck. Caleb, whose face is familiar to you, points at the storyteller. I'm Devara, Bane of the Worldwound, and because of you, my clutch was pillaged and my offspring died before their birth. I don't think I've forgotten. That's a vengeful hiss. I killed both of you, so what are you doing here? Somebody resurrected us, so let's call him our new employer. You met him, by the way, big mechanical fellow with his heart on the outside. Keeps yammering on about what's right and what's anomalous. Anyway, he brought us back to life, and as payment, he demanded that we complete an important mission for him. Important, Navarra scoffs. He simply sent us to clean up a mess. He said this whole tower is steeped in anomaly down to the last pebble, and it must be burned along with its contents, without leaving a single page or stone behind. Now that the opportunity has presented itself, I think we should also incinerate its owner. He shoots the storyteller menacing look. It's strange you never heard of immortals being resurrected by Valamos before. The primordial inevitable's power is certainly vast, but he holds no specific influence over life and death. And why were you in particular chosen for this task? Maybe Valamos could tell we were naturals at burning literature. Or dodery old elves. I was never all that interested in literature myself. I think they're about to start a fight. I'd love to fight you, but it will have to wait. This time, we're following the orders of your allies, so I guess we're the good guys today, and you'll stay out of our way. We'll just turn everything in this place to ash, and you can go on about your business. You can leave the Elfer if you like, we'll burn him too. And feed on him. The storyteller straightens up, his pale skin glowing faintly, and his voice acquiring an unusually regal air. He raises his hands and shimmering magic envelops them. Remove your filthy hands from my memories. Wherever they may be, they are mine, and any who encroach upon them I will send to Pharasma as many times as I must. See, the elf is asking for it. What say we kill him together? We'll tell Valamos that you helped us, and like semi-divine entities are wont to do, he'll treat you to some sort of kind of reward, eh? Not everyone can be Aeon with always active gazes. Gazes? Oh my god, Bethesda. Like an auto-dispel gaze? You've changed, storyteller. The storyteller's peaceful, harmless demeanor is gone, transforming into an animated, wrathful mummy. I remember my days as a mighty warrior and conqueror of the unknown. Memories of the past and the mighty might have been so overwhelm me, and it feels good. Pick up a piece of paper and study it carefully. The paper is covered in elaborate magical equations. With great difficulty you can manage to make sense of them. These calculations to prove the existence of magic is impossible. They look eerily convincing. Peeking over his shoulder, curiosity, and news says mesmerizingly, "Can the bloodshed wait a little while? 20 minutes or so? I have to make a copy of this and give it some thought." What are they talking about? Is the tower really an anomaly? I am unfamiliar with the word anomaly, but yes. My tower is laced with chaotic and impossible memories, which makes its existence unnatural. Perhaps an echo of those memories has reached out to me through the tower. That does not concern me. I am memory. It is my duty to preserve stories, and those who threaten them will witness the power of the great archmaze of Keonin. How about we ease up on the arson and go our separate ways? Impossible. We were brought back for a single purpose. I assume that should we fail to fulfill it, we will drop dead again, and I much prefer being alive. Easy there, Commander. I mean, we're doing the right thing here, and the old fart over there is trying to ruin everything. He's the one you need to deal with, not us. I won't let you torch this place. Valamas took precautions against any who might interfere with our tasks, so he infused us with a great deal of his power. Let me demonstrate just how much. First I will burn you in my flames, then bite you in half and trample you beneath my feet. Overkill? I'm not greedy. You sense that the ground beneath your feet is a little shaken before the clothes around you seem to blur slightly and the sound you hear blend and mix together. Your actions have violated the order and stability of this place.
Desna, guide my hand!
I should probably reload. I feel like the game's chugging a lot. Probably because we did that end fight so many times. There. The storyteller's voice reveals a mixture of exhaustion and satisfaction. Those who would set to fire my memories are dead. Tell me about your connection to the tower. What is wrong with this place? My own understanding is quite limited, Commander. All I know is that this tower and I are connected by a spiritual bond, for I am a living font of stories, and the tower is my past. My own story. It has absorbed some chaotic energies of the unreal, and through our bond they have affected me as well. The scrolls that fill this tower, the knowledge that lies within. These are the same false memories that have appeared in my mind. What are you gonna do now? Delve. There is a painful thirst in the storyteller's voice. So many stories of the mighty have been are now laid bare before me. I shall learn them all. Are you sure we shouldn't cleanse this place? No! My new recollection may tell the tales of that which never existed, but it does not diminish their significance. My mind stores memories of empires whose remains are now dust. But have they truly ever existed? Does it matter? The storyteller's voice takes on an off-putting, crooning tone. Memories are like children. They are all innocent, even if some of them are different from the rest. And it is my duty to treasure them all. Shall we get back to camp? I'll find my own way back. I will remain in the tower for now. I'd like to lay my hand on its stonework and remember all the things that were and those that were not. Maybe you should put out the fires. Parting 1. Measure of blindness? Oh, I'm blind. Oh, I got an
You're
NEO.
a good person. I like you.
Wait, we're all blind. How does this happen?
Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes.
Okay, we're just restarting the game real quick to stop it from chugging so much. Blind, sunburst from the original campaign, no doubt. Oh. Oh. Although blindness never hurt anyone, right? Do, 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 do. It's crazy that only 11% of people have finished this game. Like, you know, obviously a lot of people don't finish games, but 11%? That seems insanely low. Oh, cheat engine! No! No, 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 no! I wasn't using that, guys. I wasn't using that. Can I go see how many people finish Kingmaker? It has to be more people that finish Kingmaker, right? Because that's a shorter game. No, 9.6% of people did that. I think 11% kind of high for such long. Yeah. I mean, it's. I'm more saying like that should maybe indicate to Alcat that maybe the game is a little bit too long. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say like maybe Alcat should be like maybe we made the game slightly too long. What the hell? What is this thing?
I'll defend my dream.
Can I finally see? First of all, what are these dudes? Of course they're immune to weird. That makes sense. Of course they're immune to weird. Why wouldn't they be? Are they also immune to being controlled? Probably.
I will resist.
Wait, so these are not proteans. I forgot their names. Are you not proteans, right? Is it proteans?
Retreat is not an option.
Yeah. Prometheus, what I meant. Would Greater Magic Fan do anything for me? Not really. Chaos versus Law, yeah.
Prepare yourself.
She's been made through the shield, most of it's relative high percentage. That's a good statistic, I guess. Frickin' gender ambiguity current time sus. Look, Alcat picking enemies. Fucking pronouns. So if I don't side with my own friend, I'm siding with the inevitable or the Proteans, I guess. The path of the commander, which seemed to be drawing towards its logical conclusion, has unexpectedly taken a new turn, but there is no time to marvel at the twist of fate. The world is under threat, and the wielder of the extraordinary powers must deal with it, whether he wishes to or not. The world will yawns wide open before the commander is as hostile as ever, but it's not quite the same as always. The commander decides that he should take a good look around. There's something out of the ordinary about the scene at first glance, but upon close inspection, oddities begin to appear. Quite literally, they appear. Is has now come into view on the horizon, though it was not there before. Or perhaps it was there all along, and has only been revealed now that the skies are clear. Speaking of which, when did the Whirlwind last experience clear skies? On the other hand, one never knows what strange phenomena the Whirlwind might produce. Perhaps fair weather is one of them. Okay. Return to entrance of threshold. It's strange, but the road to the commander's destination seems much shorter than it first appeared. It seems as though the commander had only just set foot on the path before the journey was already at its end. Of course, one could argue that all of this is but the work of the commander's imagination. After all, one's memories tend to only record vivid experiences, and a monotonous trek here can hardly be described as such. But this is not the first strange thing the commander experienced here. The weather is another oddity. The commander senses a strange unreality in the events unfolding. What is really going on? 4 endings. So we gotta get all 4 endings. Oh, that's crazy. Well, buckle in, everyone. Hey, Commander. Anivia's face is mottled red with fresh cuts, and her neck is wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. She holds a dagger with a jagged edge in her hand, and the blade lets out a grating shriek with every pass of the whetstone. We need to talk. Hey, are you alright? Oh, you mean this scratch? Anivia points at the bandage on her neck. I got clawed, it's nothing serious. The traitorous croak in her voice suggests the opposite. I can just heal you. How are things in the camp? I sent most of the soldiers to spread out around the area. We've got Threshold surrounded. We set up our base of operations here, somewhere you can rest and replenish your supplies. We're preparing to attack. Didn't I go to attack Threshold just recently? Anivia appears at you sympathetically. Been out in the sun too long, Commander? I'm positive that I already attacked Threshold. After a brief pause, Anivia cautiously and almost clumsily replies, Your words ring hollow. No, you haven't attacked Threshold yet. You're still preparing. The big battle is still ahead of us. What do you want to talk about? The frantic shriek of the whetstone of the dagger dies away. I know the big push is coming, and now it's not the right time, but... Anivia's eyes lock with yours, and you can see the panic in them. You gotta save Beth before it's too late. Where's Erebeth, and what does she need to be saved from? She's in Iz. One of our units on patrol spotted a band of demons. We gave chase and pursued them all the way to Iz. Then more of the scum jumped out of nowhere, and everything went to the pot. We had to split up. Erebeth's group was forced to retreat into some ruins, and we couldn't get to them. I tried, but I almost got the rest of us trapped there too. Anivia touches the bloody bandage, and then I got clawed. Long story short, Beth's somewhere out there still, alive, I hope. You won't make it through in small groups, and I, damn it all, don't have the right to call a larger troop away from the main attack. Anivia's voice grows louder. I thought of just dropping everything and trying to sneak through on my own, but that's suicide mission, not a rescue mission. The dagger rings out plaintively as Anivia tosses it against the stones. So what am I supposed to do? Sit there and wait until all of them are killed? Erebeth is fighting in the crusade as well. You think she'd let me come here on my own? What were the demons like? They were strange. They looked normal enough, but they weren't. There's something off about them, something wrong. Anivia says these words with particular gravity, her voice edged with steel. I'll find Erebeth. Thanks. Anivia goes strangely limp, and the light in her eyes goes out. I hope you would say that. One time, you dragged me out of the bowels of Canabras. Now Beth needs your help. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Whoa! Whoa! I should both of these pearls of power, huh? But they probably need to be on the bar, don't they? Where was the store in the regular game? There's so much stuff here. The ability to get a +6 bonus AC against your attack for 5 rounds once per day. Okay. Current freaking Deus. But I can't. Oh. Miss Ulbrey has to wear the ring I was wearing. We'll move this one. I had such a hard time finding this ring last time too. I don't know where it keeps going. Nothing. A secret side after finishing this new things apparently in the main campaign and new items there. Nothing major, but just small loot stashes. But the main campaign is over. But huh? You mean if I play it again, or?
All they took from me, I'll take back.
Yes, if you play again. So what? If I start a new character, I'll get a thing to load the save, basically.
It's time to act!
DLC time, yep. However, I think you are permanently upgrading any feature by 3 million. Okay, but I mean, do you get any like actual good loot, or is it just like basically pointless stuff? Blackened in the end. We are the Black Monks. Rewards for our difficulty 2 up to unfair, because why not? I hear you can just turn on unfair for the final fight for that. Wait, so if I finish this on unfair, I'll get better rewards in future playthroughs of the base game. Is that what we're saying? Yeah, something. What the hell? So I should turn unfair difficulty on for the last fight then, is what we're saying. Flawless ring of protection plus 7 in Act 2, why not? And the hidden boss. We are the hidden boss.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
I am never wrong.
Yeah?
Does the game explain this to you at any point, or? So you get to be plus 8, right? I think I've talked to all the people that are important, right?
Speak with your actions.
Oh wait, this
not
is
your
this is the
words.
save after I equipped everyone with the mask of the most worthy. Whoops. Whoopsie, my bad. Oh, and I still have 6 of them. Great. That's good to know. Go to the lair of the Spinner Nightmares. Yeah, what's up, guys? Me, Endaline. Well, carry you, I guess, in this case. The figure closest to you turns around and says as you embarks, "I will save you, young lady." The figure standing next to the first turns to you, giving you a stern look, then says with finality, "Wicked mirages surround us." The loud voices seem to have disturbed a third figure, which turns around and whispers, "It's so easy to feel lonely in a crowd. Who are you?" The second figure shrugs and says with a tingle of sadness, "Wicked mirages surround us. I will save you, young lady." However, whatever the figure close to you is, it's clearly determined to save someone, which could only mean one thing. Whatever is going on here, someone is in danger. I have a theory. Oh. Do this for solutions, this for corrupt copies. Look for a spin of nightmares. The words cause the third figure to goggle at you fearfully and bring a finger to its lips. It's so easy to feel lonely in the crowd. Examine the figures. Is this place dangerous? I will save you, young lady. Well, if you're nothing but illusions, am I right? Someone needs saving. Your creator, perhaps. Is your creator by any chance a young lady? So where is your creator? Is she hiding behind the crowd of illusions she conjured? Alright, so where is she? Show yourself. The illusion vanishes and you see a young woman who is scared to death. Despite her fear, however, she clutches a small knife, and that knife is confidently pointing at your face. Don't hurt me! You recognize the Spin of Nightmares. When you last met, she was wearing cultist clothes and her face was stained with blood. Now she looks like a regular townswoman. Who are you? Why should I introduce myself to a stranger? The look of desperation in her eyes, she gets a better grip on the knife. Alright, fine, I'm Lori, and you are? Slicing you up, she adds in a softer voice, although I guess you don't look much like a villain to me. You remember me? She looks at you with doubtful expression and then shakes her head firmly. Stop messing with me, we've never met before. I have a great memory for faces. Yeah, you might have remembered you might remember seeing a dragon, yeah. I'm Kiryu. She nods verily. Well, nice to meet you, Kiryu, if that is your real name. Endaline reference? What are you doing here? She hesitantly, clearly unsure whether or not she should be candid with you, then finally says, no idea, I just woke up all of a sudden right here on the floor and I have the slightest idea where I am or how I got here. Then the illusions came, those dummies who only know how to say one phrase, and I think I'm the one creating them. It's like thoughts and images jump out of my head and take shape. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. Am I a sorceress? I have a hypothesis that warrants an experiment. You, girl who looks like a famous cultist, try forgetting something important from your recent past. After a moment of pause, Nenio asks demandingly, well, forgotten anything yet? I don't think so. Lori looks at Nenio quizzically. Hypothesis refuted. Pity. I summarized that you had purposefully forgotten the circumstances of your relocation for the sake of somewhat relevant information, but instead it seems to be an ordinary case of scatterbrain. I suppose I should decide what to do with you. Fat chance, I'm not going to let anyone do anything with me. Despite her fear, she assumes a fighting stance, since that someone has taught her the basics of melee combat. I'll take her to your father, Healor. My father? Her expression turns doubtful, then the doubt is replaced by a look of understanding. Oh, I see, you're just another illusion. Get lost, Mirage. Trust me, I'm no illusion. The Venture Captain Healor is my comrade in arms. Her suspicion slowly abates. This is probably a mistake, but I really want to believe you. Alright, I'll go with you. You sense the ground beneath your feet is a little shaken before. The clothes around you seems to blur slightly, and the sound you hear blend and mix together. Reaction of violate the order and stability of this place. That's life. Nixie? Looty? Gunk berries? Hey, Hiller, I got your daughter back, man. I have news for you. It's about the Spinner of Nightmares. You love with the Spinner? Is my daughter safe? Lori was there, but something had changed her, and she didn't remember ever being the Spinner. Your daughter is already at the camp. Lori, come over here. Dad, it's you! Lori. You've never seen Hiller so shaken, so honorable. Commander, you saved her. After all these years of hunting, my little girl is with me again. I'm eternally in debt to you, and in Francois' court I will testify to your heroism. Lori, who is standing in the back, is so grateful and somewhat sheepish smile. How are you holding up, Lori? I'm alright. When I made it to the camp, the first thing they did was take me to a mage. Since my mind is clear and there are no dark surprises lurking in there, and my soul bears no mark of demon worship. With a surreptitious glance back at the momentarily distracted Hiller, Lori leans in close to you and whispers, I had this weird nagging feeling that I really was a Spinner woman. That's where my illusions power came from, but I can't remember a single moment from that life. We was possessed? I don't know for sure, but please don't tell my father. He's suffered enough as it is. Are you happy to be back with your father? Oh yes, I was so scared when I came to that strange place and I couldn't remember a thing. When the soldiers told me about the Spinner of Nightmares taking me away and my father chasing her for years and years, it was like listening to a fairy tale, you know? Any plans for the future? I'm sure I can make myself useful here in the camp. I can help the wounded, sharpen weapons, make arrows, and after that, well, before I wanted to be a Pathfinder, now that I've seen the world up close, and I'm definitely going to be one. Out of the question. No Pathfinders, no dangerous foes or adventures, no more. Hiller's stern tone can't fool you either, you or Lori. His eyes twinkle with the father's unbridled joy. I'm glad you two have been reunited. I've dreamt of this moment for so many years, thank you. With a sincere smile, Lori bows to you gratefully. I should probably go. The healers could use an extra pair of hands.
Anything new?
Anything new? How long is this DLC supposed to be? Because it feels pretty short so far, but maybe there's going to be some crazy stuff happening and it opens up. Greetings, Excess. The tall barbarian, your old acquaintance, looks at you with brows furrowed. Didn't expect to see you here. What are you doing here in Is when you're supposed to be in Threshold? He died and now he's alive again. Ember clasps her hands with overjoyed. I don't remember who this is. Marwok, but you're dead. Marwok gives you a skeptical look. You're just as uncalled for. We fought and you prevailed, but you let me... Oh! Led the Winterstone clan ever since, ruling by law and truth. This is the guy that was tricked by that demon lady that I killed in... Well, I killed his flower in that place, right? You just called me Excess? You must have misheard. I said Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. What are you doing in Is? My clan and I made haste to aid you. We wanted to repay you for all the good the Crusade had done to us, and joined you in battle at Threshold, but the journey took us longer than expected, so I gave the order to head to Is instead. We decided we would rebuild this place, restore it to its former glory. We already raised 12 houses, 12 more will be ready by the end of the week. The work continues throughout Is as we speak. Now I see that the Battle of Threshold is yet to take place, and we will come to your aid when the fighting begins. I came here to destroy the anomalies. What can you tell me about them? I know what you speak of. There's nothing special about these anomalies, though. It's similar to the disease that drives forest beasts mad. Rabid creatures are not an uncommon sight in the world. They die like any other beast, so they give us no trouble. So the truth that we've been handling these anomalies on our own well enough. But since you're here, go ahead and help. I have many questions for you, and I will answer them, but not here. The rules of hospitality demand that I speak to you in the Great Hall after you've rested. I don't believe you. That's your problem, not mine. Okay. Doing something shamefully before quickly returning to normal. Okay. Oh. Weird.
No time for games.
I gotta say the spell does so much damage as I thought it would do. This one. No! Oh, I hate this game so much.
Desna, guide my hand.
How does it even happen? Is it like... this guy's hitbox changes? Why?
Kneel before me.
What does he have a dynamic hitbox? Or so. Hey! Okay, I'm just gonna... Should I do it anyway, just to see? I'll just see how much damage it does. Oh! So it did roll like 20... It rolls 48 d12. Oh! Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's... respectable. Quick 48 to d12 roll.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
We will speak in the Great Hall. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. Where's the Great Hall at? Are these Oro shells? Oh. Oh, they surprised me apparently.
Make your peace.
Hecatar. I wonder how long this DLC will take. It doesn't seem very long right now,
This
but
one's mine.
maybe like appearances are going to be deceptive or something. I don't know. Right now it seems like it should be pretty short. Right now it seems like a short king. Cast of Hour, Cast of Hour. Not even doing pure good damage. Long enough for the end of the game review. Well, it's not gonna happen today. There's no shot. I don't think we're finishing this today and reviewing it.
Prepare yourself.
I mean, sure, the DLC is gonna be at least 6 hours, right? My guess would be that this opens up a little bit and becomes like at minimum 2 streams. Would be my guess. But you know, I have been wrong once or twice in the past, so I skipped it. Yeah, of course you did. Coward. I think it's 3 streams. Yeah, there you go. Pheasants. Is that a type of bird? What the hell? Oh my god, stop doing that, you sicko! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's the guy I'm watching, otherwise it doesn't stream this long, so you can do it in 2. Yeah, I do stream pretty long, don't I? Pretty impressive, huh? And I don't even brag about it. Murder. Nada. I should brag. I do play video games pretty long, don't I? I am pretty good at playing video games, aren't I, guys? Who's there? A stranger? I recognize your footsteps. The blind woman with a wealth of dark hair turns towards you. You're the commander of the Crusaders, the one who helped us break free of the demon's yoke. I am Gasmira, the wood shaper. Do you remember me? What do you know about the anomalies? Not much, and what little I do know, I know from Maravok. He says that some of the demons and animals in the world would have lost their minds because of these anomalies. It must be true, Maravok wouldn't lie to us. What has life been like for your people? You destroyed the demonic illusions, and many of our people could not hold on to their sanity once they discovered the truth. Some left the clan to live out their days as hermits, others just wept and wept, unable to stop. Those were trying times still. We owe a debt to the Crusaders, and the debts are sacred to Sarkorians. We've been sending our warriors to fight the World Wound, and recently Maravok gathered our whole clan to march to Is and Threshold. Tell me about Wintersun. Wintersun has always been a small village, scarcely known in the wider world of Sarkoris. Many villages lived their own lives back then. Everyone had their own rhyme and reason. Our clan meant little. Our ancestors weren't on the Sarkorian council chieftains, and they weren't being burned in the purifying flames at Pelura's fall. Life for them was peaceful and steady. The opening of the world was sudden. Large clans fought the demons, smaller ones fled or were swept away by the demonic armies, but a different fate lay in store for us. The demon Jerabeth bewitched our clan, turning us into demons, unwitting companions and playthings. And it was only thanks to you that we pulled through. Now we are the only ones with the right to call ourselves true Sarkorians. Our place is here in Is, where trials were once held and the chieftains once gathered, even though no one ever summoned the Wintersun clan to events of such importance. I have to go. Enjoy yourself as a skill. Time to lurk and play some Baldur's Gate 3 on remote. Yeah, nice. Yo, guys, it's Antlerhead. That's Baphomet.
I finished here. Is there more?
Uh-oh.
Desna, guide my hand.
Press the attack!
I was gonna say there should be at least be 4 of these, right?
On it. T. Go.
Surrender or else! I refuse to accept their statement.
What the dog doing?
Make your peace.
Retreat is not an option!
I'm busy at the moment. Yeah, I bet you are, aren't you, little boy? Now, if only I'd picked the breath that does more damage on deads or whatever.
On it. T. Go.
I don't know what to do here.
Nam. Air. Orma.
Oh, they're immune. Never mind.
Kneel before me!
I will resist.
Oh, he took fire damage. That makes sense. I'll just keep doing this, I guess.
T. Go.
Too late for apologies. You're irrelevant.
Too late to apologize.
This one's mine.
Ha!
Oh, really?
Prepare yourself.
I'll hit you!
On it. T. Go.
How does all of that miss?
Press the attack.
Ooh, brother, ooh.
It's either us or them.
I see the story, Sam.
Desna, guide my hand. Disappear.
On it. Go.
It's like every creature at this level has some sort of way to stop you from hitting them. Like concealment or displacement.
Retreat Retreat is not an option.
Oh, the back. True. Oh, I got a cure break from a bunch of garbage.
Make your peace.
I watched that deal with.
Aret, see, go.
Require my unbiased opinion?
Esmo, Axel, yes.
Thank you, Ray. I'll take for going back to normal. Scroll of total synchronization. Oh, okay. Yes. Good to know that exists.
I will resist.
That makes sense, Solberg?
Kneel before me.
Aret, see, go.
You won't stop us.
Oh, I forgot they move. Whoops, my bad.
Now, air.
Discovered all cases of abnormal behavior is before facing the real threat. Okay. I didn't. Apparently didn't because I was on right there too, but. I was supposed to see you in here. Why not?
Prepare yourself.
For why, Barabok? For why?
Aret, see, go.
We're not in surprise round, but I'm not allowed to charge. No shaded. There.
This one's mine.
Enslave soul.
Desna, guide my hand.
Surrender, or else!
Press the attack. Ha!
Get that guy. Okay.
Make your peace.
Retreat is not an option.
There's probably gonna be some Giga bullshit encounters during this at some point, right? Just haven't quite gotten there, to be my guess. But they gave me the achievement for finding all anomalies when I definitely hadn't found all the anomalies. Can you get down here? Oh, you can, nice. Not up here, though. Erebeth! Oh. Oh, rip. So she can save on this, but it's... Oh, she needs to roll a natural 20, I guess.
Kneel before me.
What, they take damage from my turn?
I
or?
will resist.
I'm coming for you. Wait, can you save Erebeth there, or? Oh, she's fine. Commander, Erebeth looks dazed and a bit worse for wear, but alive. More alive than she seemed to be a few months ago. Look close at Erebeth. Erebeth adjusts her equipment, and the wrongness of her movement is striking. There is no doubt that this person is left-handed, but Erebeth, you knew, always favored her right hand. Using the power to sense Erebeth's aura. You sense a strange dissonance in the aura around Erebeth. Ripples of chaotic emanations skitter across the surface, making Erebeth's gilded armor glint fitfully, and the air around her turn into thickened haze. Am I supposed to realize that these are like proteans tricking me or something? You were dead a second ago. That's not possible. Erebeth is startled by her words. Not senseless, perhaps, but I am definitely alive. Erebeth's dismay soon gives way to her typical stiff demeanor as she delivers her report. Yes, but the game doesn't tell you that, though, right? Or a scouting group I was with ran into a band of strange demons. We fought them and then pursued them when they fled. They ambushed us here. We were surrounded then. I don't remember anything after that. I took a hard hit from something and then I was knocked out. But I certainly didn't die. Erebeth pinched herself on the cheek just to be sure. But I've already made protein choices, though, should I just continue down the protein path? I know something's wrong with you, tell me the truth. What? You're mistaken, Commander. Erebeth's protest dies away under your piercing gaze. Finally, she notes warily. Fine. There's no use disassembling. Yes, there's something wrong with me. The fact is I'm not Erebeth. That Erebeth you knew was killed right here. He points at the place where she lay just a minute ago. Tell me what happened. The real Erebeth was with the scouting unit holding the defense here. They were killed. As she was dying, Erebeth fell on top of the bodies of the demons she had slain, and something that had been inside them got into her body and began to change it. That change is what created me. What were those demons, and what was in their bodies? They were wrong somehow, in the same way I am wrong. They were raging, destructive, sadistic, as they always are, but also seemed perplexed in a way, as though they always knew that they shouldn't exist. And the unnaturalness that was inside them mixed with Erebeth's blood and poisoned her, even in death. Ironic for a paladin who was supposed to be immune to all diseases. Your senses tell you that she speaks the truth, and she speaks just as the real Erebeth would. What are you? I think I'm a copy of the real Erebeth. I have all her memories as well. I think and feel just as she does, except for one thing. I know that I'm not the original. But I'm no illusion either. You hear the challenge in Erebeth's voice. I can feel fear and pain. I am alive, and I love my wife as I always have. I'm faithful to my goddess, and I always ready to die for my comrades. Gene Stealers? No. That's the wrong game. That's Rogue and Trader. Rogues and Traders? Before you do, Commander, please bear one thing in mind. Yes, I'm not the real Erebeth. I do not know what I am, but the real Erebeth is gone. I could take her place. What news would you rather bring back to Anivia? Will you tell her that her wife is dead, dooming her to heartbreak? Lesbians! Or will you tell her that everything ended well? I do not know what force created me or for what purpose, but persons have the right to live. Doesn't a living Erebeth have more to offer this world than a dead one? If you feel and you think like a living creature, then you are one. Nothing else matters, isn't that right, Commander? We are dealing with a phenomenon whose origin is unclear and whose nature is dangerous. Whatever this creature may be, the safest solution is to destroy it. Come back with me to camp. Thank you. I promise to prove myself worthy of your trust. You should be the first to tell Anivia that I'm alive. She'll be beside herself with happiness. Okay. Oh. We're gonna make the world an unstable place. And we're gonna make the Aeons pay for it. And I'm only doing this because the guy is clearly a copy too, because he called them Eons. Which obviously makes no sense. The decrepit old woman looks like she is asleep on her feet, her head resting on her chest. Upon hearing your approach, she starts. You return, bloody hunter? Why has the road brought you here once more? Or are you craving innocent blood? Well, there's none of it left in this place. It's all gone. The old woman shakes her bony fists, but her belligerence suddenly evaporates. Her head hangs limply. Gene steal her tent? Oh, shit. Thought I thought you were dead. The words ring hollow. The forest watches over me, bloody hunters. As long as I live, so do it. You do realize that your forest is far from here, back in the lands of Wintersun. Sona worries her lip for a time, as if trying to remember. My forest is protecting you, and you protect me. How are you these days, I wonder? Curse the new chief for separating us. Remind me, who are you? I'm Swana, keeper of the Wintersun forests, servant of the trees and protector of the forest beasts. Beware, bloody hunter. Don't let the spirits see blood on your hands. Leave this place before they compel me to tear you apart. What are you doing here? Swana's face twists in disgust. The new chieftain of Wintersun, Marawok, made me come here, even though I do not belong to his tribe. I only live in the nearby woods. He told me I'm one of them, and so I must stay with them. He said I must join their march and come help you, bloody hunter. Commander of the... Suddenly she freezes, her back straightens, and out of nowhere, a friendly smile blossoms on her face. Commander of the Crusades, it's an honor to see you again. The defenders of the forest and spirits favorite here in my abode. The great Maravok spoke of you. He opened my eyes to the real you. I wish I had food to offer you. Are you feeling weary from your travels? What's up, Deb? What a pleasure to see you this late in the day. But I was a bloody hunter a moment ago, and now it's an honor to see me. You, a bloody hunter? That can't be, and it never will. Your soul is pure as a brook at dawn. It warms my heart just to look at you. I used to think otherwise, but then the great chief Maravok opened my eyes. You are chosen by the forest spirits, and we could never go against them. I see you've lost it. That's all. I may be old, but my mind is sound. My eyes may be dim, yet my heart sees clearly. Don't you go telling lies about me now. I have to go. You should come back. Pay this old shaman a visit. Seeing you again never fails to bring joy to my dear commander. Commander. Who else is really excited to watch Deb stream the Zelda games like Breath of the Wild? Who else is like has been looking forward to that for ages? I got distracted. Distracted by what? I'm gonna have Breath of the Wild exclusive to viewers from my couch only. Distracted by Breath of the... No! No! Wait, so does that mean I can come sit on your couch? Deb has couch viewers, how come you don't have couch viewers? Can you imagine? Dude, if I had Mr. Beast money, I would have like a live audience. I would stream in front of a live audience. And I would have one of those signs that says like laugh or clap or whatever. I'd be like, I guess you could say Irabet didn't win that bet, am I right? The doors would go, ha 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 ha. The GDQ, but in your bedroom, yeah. Just pin me on my couch. Ha ha ha. I would have a, just like in GDQ, I'd have like a separate stream going with like people commentating over me and accepting donations. Hello everyone, we're on the 61st day of the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous streams. What is the chance anyone's gonna finish the game today? You can do it. No, I can't. No.
It went splendidly.
On the swimming has been cut into the ice, the cold temperature and maintained by magic, the trace of concentration and illusions can be felt around the pool. No chance is going to be finding a game longer than Pathfinder. No, I mean... I don't think any game as long as this exists. I mean, is Dark Heresy or is Rogue Trader even remotely as long as this one is? Are they even on the same like wavelength in terms of how long they are? Ah, there you are. Make yourself at home, for my home is yours. Winterson has always honored its traditions. And to you claim to be, you are the source of the anomalies. Insulting the host in his own home is a great sin. Do you have proof, or are you just flapping your gums? There is so much deceit within you. The abyss would be proud, but your lies are not of the common sort. It's as if you were asking us not to believe you. I don't know how, but you made the shaman Soana worship you and me. What can I say? The whirlwind is where magical paradoxes stem from. Within its bounds, even impossible things are possible. Is that all you have to say to think at me? I met you several times on the streets of the city. It's like you can be in multiple places at once. A curious claim. Anything else? I witnessed strange phenomenon is as if the world was under the influence of some unknown magic. Why didn't you mention this? Are you hiding something? Enough, I'm bored of you. Marowak chuckles and a ripple across his face. Maybe I'm not the real Marowak, but this world thinks that I am, so why don't you fight my dragon? What was his name again? I keep forgetting. Whatever. This is way longer, yeah.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
I guess to be fair, if we've had 60 streams, and half the streams have a 30-minute break, right? I guess like 15 hours of the playtime is React content, give or take.
Prepare yourself.
I'm just looking at how long to beat and Pathfinder didn't even crack the top 50. Well, some games don't count though, right? Because you're probably looking at stuff like... Red browser? You're probably looking at stuff like Warframe, time to beat. Top 50 is mostly idle games and gacha nightmares. Like Warframe, because that's also on the game list. Average time, A to Z. Z to A. Look, ADOM is 1,000 hours, Warframe is 800, Final Fantasy 14. 2 Remaster is 600 hours, so that's good. Entire franchise like 500 hours. Crusader King 3 is 303 hours. Genshin Impact is 274 hours. Kerbal Space Program 272. We already have some games there that are going to take a while. But Warframe is like, don't do it. I have to do it.
This one's mine.
Dualius redeemed Warframe. Dualius redeemed Warframe. I have to do that now. Genshin Impact. Well, it's someone put it on the list. I don't remember who. Oh, Jace, Cash, Vilkonak, and Serp put it on the list. 4 people put it on the list. I will throw a tantrum. He did. I can't stop it, Deb. Dualius redeemed it. Dualius redeemed. What am I supposed to do? Oh, the bullshit put on the list has been played yet. It's my time. Dualius. Dragon's Dogma. I played that. That was on the list. But was that a redeem? I don't remember. Stellar Blade. I haven't played that yet. Wulong Fan Dynasty. Wulong Fan Dynasty. Played that. That was on the list from Dualius. Idle Manager. That's a Dualius. Ether Knights. I haven't played that. Spud. We played that. That's a Dualius. Viewfinder. We played that. That's a Dualius. Cybone Action. We played that. That was a Dualius. How Fish is Made, we didn't play that. Don't Scream, we're never playing that. Metaphor Refantatio, that's on the list. I wanted to play that this year, but don't want to name Pathfinder. Death in Unison. Athenian Rhapsody. Clickolding. Kinitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Brigand Oak Sexa. Endacopia, Labyrinth of the Demon King. It's Only Money. Okay, so there's a few we haven't played. Those were redeems. Spud wasn't for sure. Was Wulong and Idle Manager redeems? I don't think so, right? Nothing but bangers, well. Yeah, it was part of the 24-hour event, but I finished it after the 24-hour event, remember? And we have all learned our lessons from this experience. Dualius hasn't, apparently.
Desna, guide my hand.
Dualius just told me he would do it again. He DM'd me, said, and I would do it again too. I mean, the first Atlas is not actually releasing any updates or DLC to it. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not saying financial for an asset or whenever the very listed by dragon melee, they become pet for one round. If one has a dragon subtype, they become just stunned. Oh. Why would I ever wear that? What an awful item. So if I play Metaphor, I don't have to play any DLC. That's awesome. I'll probably hate Metaphor though if it's anything like Persona 5. Bro, what is happening here? It's like they're actually moving away from roiling the game, so that's awesome. By the way, Deb, check out Star Sand Island. The STV repos are getting more brazen. Star Sand Island. I'm not eating right now. Oh. Kinda cool. Wait, why would this be a rip-off of Stardew Valley though? It looks completely different. If anything, this reminds me of the Go-Go Town. Have you guys seen the like? I saw a game that was a lot like Stardew Valley, the Haunted Chocolatier or something. This game, this is a straight up, this is like a scam. Look how close this game looks to Stardew Valley. This is crazy. Look at this. This is crazy. This guy needs to be sued. This guy actually needs to be sued. That's insane. I can't even believe that. It actually looks like that he stole their assets. Yeah, that's crazy. Unbelievable, right? Same character. Is this a bit? No.
Danger ahead!
MC like metaphor. Yeah, but MC hasn't played. MC hasn't played. Persona though, so I don't know if he would like Persona too. Maybe he would. Also, MC has that gacha mind, right? That's underage romances, more epic story moments. Can I date my teacher in that one?
Make your peace. I will prove my worth.
That's him, the Stardew Valley creator, the chocolate tourist. Listen, I know, it was a meme, okay? I was memeing. You see a peculiar keyhole. A peculiar keyhole, huh? On Sips? This is more like Coral Islandy, but noted. Okay, there's a peculiar keyhole, everyone. Did we just step into? I didn't think about it. Like I was too busy memeing. Did we just step into like the like building pieces of reality or something? What happened?
I will resist.
Is that Axis? No. Well, this could be Alcat's version of Axis, I guess, but it's not what Axis looks like. Axis looks like this. Axis is a big, like, circular city at the base of the boneyard. This is what Axis looks like in the lore. And this is oh no, this is Pharasma Spire. This is Pharasma Spire right here. It's like right next to it. It's perfectly circular. But to be fair though, I gotta sneeze. Hi Google search. I guess we are in Axis. What? My Google search? Oh, axiomites. Oh, you're right. There's axiomites there.
Prepare yourself.
Ett här video thumbnail Axis music theme with this location. Oh! Yeah, you're right. I didn't even see that.
A success worthy of praise.
What am I supposed to do with this thing up here though? I don't have a key for this. What? Alka, I think Alka does a decent job at the lore sometimes, but sometimes it feels like they've like completely lost the plot. Why is my formation like this? What happened here? Okay. I thought I might do something interesting, but it didn't. I'm trying to not do anything right now. I want to delay until after Kiri. Thank you. That's not good.
Press the attack.
Makes me wonder why the universe is always powered by pendulums and old-timey gears. Yeah, I don't think this makes a lot of sense for Pathfinder, but I mean, hey, it's their creative choice, I guess. So who are we to judge them, right? Why is this arena so big? Why was this such a big arena when there's like nothing here?
Close ranks.
I may be red chili, but I am not red shyly.
Retreat is not an option.
Desna, guide my hand.
Ow, ow. What the hell? Ow, ow. Yo, how is this person hitting me? They're level 24 characters. My AC is like 60. Oh, were these all crits? Oh, they were all crits, dude. How is this guy getting this lucky so many times? That's insane, right?
Too late for apologies.
Kneel before me.
Oh, take a breath. Abadar. That makes sense. Axis is Abadar's realm. His holy world. Or that's where he resides, at least. Rusty key, okay. That 20 fighters auto-confirming crits. Air sort of an abstraction, layers of mortals can understand. Oh. Wait, if I'd done this before I fought the guy, would that have made any difference? Was this like a dimension door over there or something?
Things right.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
It's not a fish explanation, I'm just making around with it. No, that works. That works for me. That works for me, man. And does someone know what I'm supposed to do here? What is this? Am I supposed to be able to get over here?
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
I was lost.
I'm prepared.
They got you use teleport spells here. See purple aura. Oh yeah. Huh.
I'm always open to ideas.
Esmo.
Well, there has to be something you're supposed to do there, right? So what, do I come back here later then, or am I like missing something obvious? I mean, it seems like that's the whole area of the map here I haven't explored somehow. Probably part of some annoying puzzle. I was thinking maybe if I went here first and activated this, then maybe something special happens in this fight here, but... We can go see if anything changed above, I guess. Voted access puzzle. Ah, access, it's been a while since I was killed in such a splendid fashion. That normally doubles or in fits of laughter, which then quickly ends. How many deaths do I have yet to experience? Sorry, I'm looking at... You draw to keep on the minor mechanism. Return to mechanism so for your interest in some map and try to almost go by forest, go back outside now, at which time Marok will lead you to the next step of the quest. I guess you can't get there yet. Why do you call me excess? Answer me. Because it is you, or you are it, or you are yourself. I would like to reward you for defeating me. A single answer to a single question. The one that you don't have the brains to ask. The one that will ultimately answer all your other questions. Listen then, and take heed. All things in this world have another side to them. You, me, even Threshold. Would you like to see it? I promise you won't be disappointed. The gear I had in my pocket when you were killing me is a key. Find the keyhole yourself. I'll leave and I'll depart this stultifying place. Playing the part of an unwatchable barbarian is absolutely unbearable. He's just too coherent. Oh, because it's a protean. I demand answers to my other questions. Or what? You'll kill me? Go ahead. Poke me with a sword. Bash my head and tear at me with your teeth. I won't even resist. He looks at you expectantly. I'm sick of this. Go seek your answers for yourself. He even grew sick of himself, poor man. Be gone, Anomaly. Get out of my sight. Or you'll be seeing me again. Until next time, Exodus. Explore the other side of Threshold. I gotta find the keyhole. But is that in this area, or maybe it's one of the places the guy was standing in? No? Maybe I'll find it if I head back to Threshold. Maybe it's one of those, like, you have to activate that thing at the right time? That would be crazy, though. I went to Iz. Did you find Erebet? Is she alive? Erebet has changed. When I found her, she was different. Erebet, there's someone here who misses you. Erebet approaches wearing a shy smile. Nevi, I hear you've been worrying about me. Anivia drinks in the sight of her wife. Damn it all. You're really alive, Beth. Don't you ever worry me like that again. Anivia whispers something in Erebet's ear that makes the words cast her eyes down in abashment. Hear you, I'm not one for long, pretty speeches, but you should know that I'm in debt to you for the rest of my life. If you hadn't dragged this crazy paladin out of the situation, I'd be a broken woman now. Nevi, we're at war. Now it's not the time for sentiment. It's not soldiery. We need to talk. At your service, Commander. How are you feeling? Perfectly well, Commander. Quick to catch your meaning, Erebet lowers her voice to whisper. No worrying changes her strange thoughts. If I have even the slightest suspicion that something is wrong, I'll come to you myself. But for now, I'm simply happy to be back. Are you keeping an eye on Nevia? With a quiet tenderness in her voice, Erebet replies, Every minute, when they hemmed us in there is, she nearly died trying to get to me. Now I'll lay down my life to ensure that not a single hair on her head is harmed. And Nevia's caring gaze remains fixed on Erebet. Just make sure your own head stays on your shoulders, Beth. That's all for now. Wait, was this? This wasn't like this before, was it? I couldn't leave the camp before, could I?
Battle formation. This one's mine!
Make your peace.
Press the attack!
Sorry guys, I'm allergic to chaos.
I'll hit you!
I will resist.
Retreat is not an option!
Ba 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 ba. Who cares? Do do do. Run away, you coward dog.
You won't stop us.
Good job, old break. That's why we pay all the big bucks.
Prepare yourself.
What the hell? I know what, screw it, man. Is it me they're afraid of? Do I have like a frightful presence? Oops, leave me to that. Oh, Ulbrich is attacking me. God bless.
Desna, guide my hand!
Didn't hit their guy right in front of me somehow. God bless. He's really dominated for 3 minutes. Really? Really? Okay. You don't hear?
Make your peace.
You guys run away, I'll tank him, okay? I'll tank Ulbrich. Alright, you guys can come back now. Oh, that's good job, Ulbrich. I assume this is the key I'm looking for, so let's go explore first, I guess.
I will resist!
Kneel before me.
I may be
Prepare
over here,
yourself.
but I'm not over there. Dude, why is that archer committing mass murder to me? And how is that fair? In what world is that fair? Oh, look, this guy's nice. Never mind.
This one's mine.
Surrender or else!
Desna, guide my hand!
No time for debates.
Come on, Carrio. Where'd that guy go? Oh, he teleported back just to get frightened and run forwards again. Gotcha. Very impressive.
Make your peace.
Why is Ember not using... Oh, that's Nenio, never mind.
I'll remove this obstacle.
It takes so much more damage playing in real time if you're... But I feel like you have the potential for the least amount of damage too if I just manage it correctly. So, based on what I've done so far, I think
I am your judge.
I think the most OP thing you can do is just jump between them.
I will resist!
Like I'll run up here, I'll do my attacks, then I'll switch back to non-turn based. Like once this guy gets to go, we'll just switch out. Feels like we get so much more done there, but that guy's just paralyzed, basically.
Too late for apologies.
It's too late to
Careful now.
apologize. Hey, loot that thing. What's wrong with you? Boop. Other side of threshold. Where does this lead? Parting bigger. A portal behind you, close with a quiet click, spelling and abrupt end to your expedition. Machines whirl life around you, greeting you with a low, measured hum. And then a whisper reaches your ears. Driven by his own lust for knowledge, the excess fails to notice he has walked into a trap. Will they manage to find the key, or perish mere steps away from the revelation? Try to understand where this was coming from. The voice moving at first, you thought it was coming from somewhere below you, but it moved to the side and now it is originating from above. Who are you? After asking the most predictable of questions, the excess drains his ears, but silence is the only answer. Last words are swallowed by the wave of barely suppressed laughter. What am I supposed to find? The excess mind doesn't buzz with the correct questions. Now all you must do is find the correct answers. Stop calling me the excess, I'm Kiryu. The excess does not enjoy being called excess. He shakes his fist, stomps his feet, and gnashes his teeth in helpless anger. Lucio grows furious. Mad, 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 mad. But he can do nothing about his fury. Prepare for fight. Realizing that his combat is inevitable, the excess clutches his weapons, ready to turn it against the attacking anomalies. The whisper suddenly rises to a hysterical shriek, instead of looking for the key inside himself. Okay, this is not the place we were at, so... Did we ever go back there? Do I need to go and, like... What is this DLC called again? Inevitable Excess. First puzzle.